in one's wholesome roots for a long time. It is just because of the existence of these wholesome roots in such a one, this deep perfection of wisdom has bent over to whoever this is. Then any divinities who see the Buddhas of any past are delighted, overjoyed and enchanted, as these feel surely it is not long until this Bodhisattva receives this prediction to full enlightenment, since also with any Bodhisattvas of any past these are the symptoms of their coming prediction to full enlightenment. Likewise, O Lord, a woman pregnant with a heavy womb, is twisted and all weary, she does not walk about a great deal, takes little food, finds little rest, speaks little, has little strength but many pains, often cries out aloud and abstains from habitual cohabitation. She realizes she experiences all these unpleasant feelings in her body as a result of indulging in unwise attention in the past, practicing it, developing it, making much of it. As these symptoms are being seen in her, one can be sure before long she will give birth to a child. Just so, when for a Bodhisattva this deep perfection of wisdom turns up for the sake of vision, praise, worship, hearing, and or understanding, and if, as one hears this, one's thought delights in this, and one develops aspirations toward this, so one can be sure before long one will receive prediction to full enlightenment. Why Bodhisattvas are well favored by the Buddhas. Subhuti, it is wonderful to see this extent to which the Tathagata well takes hold of Bodhisattvas, well encompasses and favors such as these. The Lord, this is because these Bodhisattvas practice for the weal and happiness of the many, out of compassion for the world. Out of compassion for gods and men, for the benefit, the weal and happiness of a great mass of people do these want to win supreme enlightenment, and hereafter to demonstrate supreme dharma. The right attitude to perfect wisdom. Subhuti, how does a Bodhisattva, which courses toward perfect wisdom, become increasingly perfect? The Lord, a Bodhisattva courses toward perfect wisdom as this coursing itself being neither any growth nor any diminution of form, feeling, perception, impulse, and or consciousness, and is reviewed as one reviews neither dharma nor no-dharma. This is how, and thus one's coursing toward perfect wisdom is realized as increasingly perfect. Subhuti, this is surely unthinkable. The Lord, ultimately, form is as unthinkable as any skandhas, or things being thought of as going together to make up other things. As ultimately one perceives neither any nor all of form, feeling, perception, impulse, and or consciousness as unthinkable, one courses in perfect wisdom. Sariputra, who or what with zeal, complete dedication, and earnest devotion is merely aware, even unto emptiness? The Lord, any Bodhisattva practicing with zeal, complete dedication, and earnest devotion, in verity even unto emptiness as perfect wisdom, is merely aware, even unto emptiness. Sariputra, what is Bodhisattva practice, and what is the meaning of the word practice? The Lord, a Bodhisattva neither constructs power or ground such as self-confidence nor Buddha-dharmas, nor even all knowledge, for power or ground as self-confidence, Buddha-dharmas, or even all knowledge is as unthinkable as any and all dharmas. Thus as practice, a Bodhisattva courses neither within nor without perfect wisdom. For no true reason is one called Bodhisattva, as such is the meaning of the word practice. Obstacles to perfect wisdom. Subhuti, deep, O Lord, is one's learning, realizing and understanding, as perfection of wisdom is indicated as such. Such is a heap of treasure. Such is a pure heap, as pure as space. It is not surprising many obstacles arise to any reciting, reading, writing, studying, contemplating and or understanding perfection of wisdom as such. The Lord, many obstacles to one's reciting, reading, etc., this perfection of wisdom are always present. For Mara, the evil one, is seen as making many difficulties, as even here, for one of these, one hurries with one's task of copying this out. If one has 1 month to do it in, or 2 months, or 3 months, one need merely carry on with this writing. If one has a year or more, even so one need just carry on with writing perfection of wisdom, since after, or even during this time, one may be slowed or even prevented by any kind of interruptions. It is a fact, such as in respect of precious things, difficulties are wont to arise. Subhuti, here, O Lord, when perfection of wisdom is being studied, Mara, the evil one, is seen in ways to show zeal, and exert himself to cause difficulties. The Lord, In spite of this, he is powerless to cause really effective obstacles to any bodhisattva which gives undivided attention to any task. The Bodhisattva sustained by the Buddhas. Sariputra, O Lord, as Mara the evil one is seen as any presenting preventative obstacles to this studying perfection of wisdom, how can any beings actually study this, and through whose might can these progress? The Lord, through might of Buddhas, Lords, and Tathagatas these study, these progress and train in or as thusness. This same nature of Buddhas and Lords which stands, holds, and maintains immeasurable and incalculable world systems, brings to mind and upholds anyone learning and studying perfection of wisdom. Buddhas bring to mind and assist any such as these. It is impossible to cause any obstacle to any beings brought to mind and upheld by Buddhas. Sariputra, is this Buddha's might, sustaining power and grace, which Bodhisattvas deeply study as perfection of wisdom, and progressively train in or as thusness? The Lord, so it is, Sariputra. As such, these are known to Tathagatas, these are sustained and seen by Tathagatas, and the Tathagatas behold these with this Buddha eye. And these Bodhisattvas which study perfection of wisdom progressively train in or as thusness, stand as such with no true ground in any decision to enlightenment. Just to study perfection of wisdom without progressively training in or as thusness, these do not stand poised in suchness, but nevertheless are known to Tathagatas, sustained and seen by Tathagatas, and the Tathagatas behold these with this Buddha eye. With continual study of perfection of wisdom, the mental excitation is greatly profitable to these, a great advantage, fruit and reward. For, as aiming at ultimate reality, perfection of wisdom is set up for penetration by all beings into this nature of what dharmas truly are. Prediction about the spread of perfect wisdom.